Maybe trying to recreate a little bit of that energy playing on the Vigil, currently sat on the top floor. If Liquid haven't found him out, he could have a repeat of what we saw just the other day.
Certainly could, like you say. It's whether that drones have got through.
Okay.
He obviously had his cloaking device activated there, but it's not really going to matter much at the minute as Palu's managed to find himself 2 on the knock and cleared out the mid floor. But here comes Lukid, and I'm not sure that Team Liquid are aware of his position. They'll have seen that he was in or around that area because of where the white spikes were. I think PSK was looking for that challenge. Nesk is there for the trade, and that's really well played by
MIBR not looking too shaken here. Raps even pushing his way up main stairs, but the flank is there. Resets is just ready, waiting for him to step out. It all comes down to Falls. He's got 3 smoke canisters in back pocket, but 4 men bearing down on you from the side of Liquid is no easy feat to tackle.
Especially not when one of those is Palu coming through the garage on Not, looking for Falls, likely to find him as he comes around, not aware of his position. But the diffuser is going down, Ask is going to stick that, and it leaves now Falls in an even more difficult position. 1 versus 3, he's got to find these kills, he's got 1 above. Ask, after getting the diffuser down, steps around and finds the kill.
Here, so even if by some miracle Liquid can get inside of sight and look to get a plant down, there's a fair to good chance that those Yokais are going to have an impact in the dying moments. But Tim, we've seen this flank so often. We've got Rips sat at the bottom of main stairs. If he works his way up here, it's a freebie coming in onto Palu. He has an idea, sees the man, but can't quite find the shot. It's going to have to chase him down these stairs. They got ruined on here the other day, but now got to push inside of sight. Falls taking 1 gunfight, expecting a push to come in. PSK finding 1. Palu finds the next.
No.
I'm going to say they haven't got the Yokais on side to blast this one out, but Palu's got to hold it all with 1 HP to his name. Where's the man going to push from? It's a swing on the right-hand side. Palu sees him, can't quite find the shot. A 1 versus 1, which Rita clutches out. Wins the round for MIBR with a 3K and a 1-for-1 on the scoreline.
Themselves inside of sight and try to see the clock out. Falls opening up the wall so that he can make this long throw. Not an easy one when you can't see what you're doing, and it goes. And we're going to see Ask just dip away and discontinue that attempt at getting the diffuser down. Raps with a long shot onto PSK, finds it down onto Resets, and it's all coming from the garage. It's Raps and Redux who managed to close it out, and Liquid, they just didn't get enough done in the early round, I don't think.
I know it's a 5 versus 4, but we've already seen how they've lost a 2 versus 1 in round number 2. It could happen all over again here.
It absolutely could. Resets is going to push down the main stairs. He's just using those concussive grenades. That gives me a clue that he knows where Luke it is, but it doesn't matter. We see it, Des. Do we know? PSK able to wheel 180 and shut Lukid down. Lukid is gonna be kicking himself. So rare do we see that Oryx moment, and it was failed. Felipox able to get 1 inside of sight. Ask getting the diffuser down. It's now a 1v2, and Felipox, he's got an opportunity to potentially do this, but it's not going to be easy with that diffuser down, because it means Ask and Nesk, they can just hold on to angles, and believe me, there's nobody better in this game at holding an angle and winning a fight than Nesk. And as Felipox comes around this corner through the rotate, he's likely to find himself shut down. There's the shots. Ask beats him to it.
Challenge from the top, and at the very least you go 1-for-1, but they send 2 straight through the top, strong arming in, and eventually do get the trade back the other way. 30 seconds Tim, and the plant is going down.
Ask is in there, able to start using that diffuser. Gets denied by the Yokai drone. Nitro comes out. Not shot down, but well avoided. 20 seconds left to go. No smoke canisters on the side of MIBR, so very little utility for them to be able to deny this. It's all going to come down to a peak. It's a face check. It's a try and find your bullets, and Felipox does it. The cover a little bit sloppy from Nesk there. Gets the diffuser in by the bomb chassis, and it goes down again. MIBR fighting back. They might just win this on the clock, Des. Nobody's got the diffuser. MIBR picking up kills, picking up rounds, and really taking names at the minute.
Through, trying to challenge the man, I believe, who is sat inside of Janitor. In such a precarious position, but not yet going down. Neither is Raps. Luke is playing the hot fire right now as well. A bit of a trade coming through, but he dies out to Ask on the other side.
Unbelievable aggression coming out of MIBR, Des, and they're the ones that are running away with this 4v2, and somehow that snatch and grab into sight has almost worked. They've got a lot of map control. They've got Ask down to low health. Resets is going to be taken out, and this round is all but done as MIBR have just absolutely aggressed their way in. This is brute force siege from the Brazilians, and they are going to take round 7. 5-2 up now, and Liquid are struggling. There is no other way to put it. Likely to play his entire life here. In comes the first. That's the utility burn. The flashes, as you can see, won't have any impact. I would have expected to see a frag grenade come in there to clear the shield as well, but it hasn't as of yet. But Raps has got himself downstairs. He's found a kill onto Palu, and this could rattle Team Liquid now, Des. It could just change their focus. It could make them panic. Nesk taken down in a trade after he finds Falls. 4 versus 3, 4 versus 2, and once again, it's a round that's landsliding towards MIBR.
Leapox found the kill inside of Garage as well. Not that it matters because the rest of them have flooded site here. Raps getting the plant down inside the lockers. A 4 versus 1 reset coming in through Magic, looking out the back towards lockers. They know where he is the problem here, Tim. No matter what he does, the Bolt call's going to be there for Leapox, losing out in the 1 versus 1. A swing comes in as he finds a second reset. Surely can't reset this round and bring it back to a 1v1, can he, Tim? Here we go. Lukid stepping inside. There's one at distance as well. Going to try and go for the defuse as the swing comes round. Finds a couple of shots onto Lukid, but gets closed down by Redux. MIBR are up 6-2, and Liquid, where are you?
Down there on the Valkyrie.
Surely not.
Just barricading. If Leapox moves quickly, maybe he catches him. He's doing another. He hears the sound. He goes for the shot. And he finds the man. Beautiful play from Leapox to take Nest down. Raps gets another. Des, this round is on its way. This map is on its way. And Liquid look like a shell of the team that we would expect. 4 versus 1 as it comes in. Raps gets the final kill. And MIBR have just gone for a bank any percent speed run. And boy, I think they might just have the title.
They might just be in the top 5 at the very least, Tim. That was dominating. Still to play with here, and they've still got more time yet to get back on drones, to use the frag grenades in Iana's back pocket. There is every chance they win this, but let's not ignore the C4 that's in Palu's back pocket.
Palu could be a real nightmare here in his position. He's in bunker. He's going to be very difficult to clear out. There comes the challenge. There was no other option. Palu, as I suggested, moves himself back in to supply there, gets the kill through into Freezer, and Lukid's no option but to push this forward. There's one to either side of him. He's in a crossfire. There's no way that I see him winning this. There's one in front, one behind. He's chasing them round and round in circles. Can he get one? No. Palu shuts him down, and that's going to be Team Liquid taking the round. Straight through. He's potentially looking to get himself into sight. We've got Leapox underneath, but he's going to come to blows with resets in a minute. I don't think they're aware of resets here. Oh, what a beauty! Nice little one-tap headshot on the pistol. Resets onto Lukid. Palu manages to give Team Liquid an advantage with a kill onto Raps. Redux challenging down through the attic hatch. And once again, we find ourselves 3 versus 3. MIBR and Team Liquid really fighting tooth and nail for every single round here. It's close every time. Palu finds Leapox. 30 seconds left.
There'll be a swing behind him here as well with a shotgun from Nesk, who hasn't moved, but Palu is on one. He don't want to see him going out too quick in map 2. A 3K in the round. Liquid, 2 in a row.
If he can pick anybody up inside a site, not going to have any joy. Redux is inside a site, Des. MIBR once again going super aggressive, and Liquid absolutely no idea. Ask, shot in the back, and that's going to be our opener. MIBR have an advantage, and an even bigger one now. 5 versus 2 as Leapox and Redux find more, and Team Liquid are crumbling here. It could be a flawless round. It could be over in a matter of seconds. Redux, Raps, those two names just keep rolling off the tongue as the nade rolls into the top floor, takes down the last man, and MIBR get themselves their first round on Oregon.
And he's dodging himself around firebolts as Redux and Lukid push inside of Tarp here. Now PSK is playing in Harry Potter. If they don't know, oh, they do know because the droppers come through. It's Leapox getting one back the other side, makes it 2 as well. This is a big shutdown. They've got control of blue, they've got control of the north, and they now need to get rid of Ask. Falls is holding the angle. MIBR, like clockwork in this round, have destroyed Liquid. Palu finding one back. Surely, Tim, we're not going to see another clutch out.
So casual, that headshot from Palu there. It's just technically an absolute wizard. Going to play him behind that shield, and he's going to be very difficult to move. I don't know if he knows that the diffuser's on the ground or not. Possibly not, but still, he's going to hold on to bunker and try to prevent too much access being gained. Raps, he's going to rotate around. I think he catches him.
The drop.
Back here. There comes the drop. He's got to win the fight, and does. That leaves Palu all alone in a 1v3. He's surrounded at this point. He's got the Vector. Can he win? No, Leapox shuts him down, and it's another round for MIBR. They level things up 2-2. Side stairs. There's 2 inside of Freezer as well. There's 1 on rear stage stairs. This is going to be every single angle that they get challenged from, and here go MIBR, but Liquid stand up well, managed to get the first kill and the second. It's Palu, it's Nesk, it's 5 versus 3. 30 seconds left to go, and MIBR continue continue the push, managed to find one of their own, but it just feels like they're caught in a kill box at the minute, and Liquid are able to just hold these crossfires now. 4v2, and Falls is trying to get anything going that he can. He peeks left, he peeks right, he doesn't find his man. Lukid's working from Freezer, finds one. There's the leveler, it's 2v2, surely not. Ask on the short angle, gets both. Unreal from Ask as he manages to lock down the site on low health, and that's going to be Team Liquid getting themselves another 3-2. I think he knows that there's somebody playing in behind the bunks there. He's just hoping for the peak. There it is. Tells him that the man is there. Ask is going to find Raps, and that is a big kill for Team Liquid. They've broken this MIBR attack, but what a shot from Lukid. Reset's just over peaking a little bit there, maybe. Didn't need to be so aggressive on the double window and loses his head for it. Allows MIBR back into things, and it's 3 versus 4. Final Banshee taken out, and Liquid though. Palu stepping up nicely. Experience showing there. Holds a tight angle and gets himself a good kill exactly when they need it. Nesk onto Philippe Oxen. That is it. PSK finishes it off, and Liquid manage to close out Dorms. It's not going to be easy in 30 seconds.
Oh, and they just chucked another one, I think, straight into the ADS there. Okay, resets is in, his nades have come down. Palu's going to steamroll his way in and try and stop them getting the reinforce off, but Falls already had the presence of mind to back away here. This feels a lot like MIBR's attack, if you remember, Tim, when they swamped the north side of the map. The thing is, they found a couple of kills in the process, and they don't have that here. It's still a 5 versus 5 with 10 seconds to go.
Surely this is too little too late now. As you say, not a single kill in this round. The first one coming to Raps, 2 then rack up for Liquid. They have the diffuser, but it's going to be dropped as Ask goes down. The time is ticking away, and MIBR win based on time. Team Liquid just left it too late. Before being dealt with, Des, that could be a little bit of a problem. Philippe Ox on the Goyo could cause an issue, and this is where the challenge is potentially going to come in, but Raps manages to get Palu. 4 versus 4, full flash for Nesk, and again it just speaks to maybe a little bit of a lack of coordination. Team Liquid go in 3 versus 3. It's going to be a bloodbath in the last 14 seconds. Liquid on top of things at the minute, but can they get the diffuser down? Ask is going for the plant. I don't think that MIBR are aware of exactly where or in a position to stop this, but Ask has to stick it. PSK finds one, 1v3 for Lukid. Can he find anything? He needs kills. That's all that we'll do here. Damage done. PSK kill found, and that's going to be Team Liquid 5-3 now. Spoiler, out goes the Nitro underneath. Not going to catch Ask. He does take a little bit of damage, but not everything that they might have wanted. Reed up to has a second bite at the cherry and finds his man.
All right, Philippe Ox has managed to get past PSK there, who's holding inside of Armory, looking for the second challenge, but he gets swung by the second. 2 big kills coming out for MIBR. Palu trying to start the comeback, but shut down by Philippe Ox. Resets, the only one left alive in the round, can do nothing, and MIBR showing the power of the timeout there with 4 members left alive come the end.
Circumvent some of those Nomad air jabs. Resets trying to win the fight onto pillars there, just missing his man, finds him on the second attempt. Lukid with a big double, a triple, huge play coming in from MIBR. Managing to lock down 3 of Liquid. 4v2. Ask is looking to push, taking damage, finds Lukid. Essential kill for Team Liquid there. 38 seconds left to go, but Ask, he's super low health. PSK, he needs to do something here. He's 1v3 as Raps finds the Hibana, shuts her down, and that is now all on this man's shoulders. PSK, he's moving through site. He wants to spot one of these early, maybe make it a 1v2. The challenge is going to come onto his flank. He's getting it from every direction, and it's Philippe Ox who finds his man, and that's going to be MIBR leveling things up 5-5.
How many times we have seen Liquid falling short because of the clock? There's still a lot of work for them to do here, as MIBR have still got loads to play with.
That is big from Reduc, but he runs full face into PSK. No idea that he's there. And as we have a shakedown in the mid-round, it's 3v3. Falls on low health. And now Team Liquid have got control of... No, they don't have control of the top floor. There is still Raps up there, and he's still going to cling on to this with his 10 HP and try to keep them at bay. He must be able to hear someone outside. There goes the nade. There comes the kill. Beautiful from Liquid. And you start thinking that this should be their round. They're going to lock off the top floor, so they know that they're not going to get flanked. 30 seconds left to go, and it's time to start thinking about that diffuser. PSK has it in hand, and they might just need to make sure that they get it planted, because MIBR, they've locked themselves into sight now. There's 20 seconds left to go, and they are not going to budge from here. They're just trying to hold the angles. They're going to force Liquid to come on in. 15 seconds. Resets is pushing that dining door. He can't find anybody in his sights. He's pushing through. MIBR have had to dip away from kitchen site. They've given it up a little bit there. PSK able to start putting the diffuser down.
Lukid On a big flank here. Oh, Resets wins it out of the 1 versus 1 and gets the next as well. It's a trade, but Liquid find the round. 6-5, Tim. It's feeling dicey at the very least. We are guaranteed overtime, but Liquid, you just know, would love to wrap this up 7-5 here and now.
Somebody in there that now needs challenging. Lucid's going to hold the angle onto the White Stairs corridor there, conscious that there could be one on either side of him, and that's exactly what's happening as Palu is going to move in and try and support this pinch. I like it, Des, but there's only 20 seconds left. What are Team Liquid going to do about the site? They can't just keep focusing on Lucid underneath. 4v4, we need the others. Resets, PSK, we need them pushing, aggressing into site in a position to get a diffuser down. 3v3, 3v2 as MIBR found kills, and surely it's over for Team Liquid here as MIBR get the round. They get it on time, and we're going to overtime, Des.
Yeah, MIBR are looking to unseat him first, then start their push through.
That's the problem though, Des. They haven't unseated him. They haven't unseated anybody from Liquid here. There's zero disruption from this MIBR side so far. It's all going to come down to this. Felipe finds one, wraps another. How's that for disruption for you? That's 2 kills. That's 3. 5v2, and it's falling apart. Liquid are now 1v5. Shut down. Flawless round. MIBR, and what an attack. The team goes wild, and they know that they are one step away, Des. Just one round, one successful defense from going to the next step in the lower bracket. Free fires from PSK. Falls gets one.
Oh, the second.
Des, this could be the beginning of the end for Team Liquid. 5 versus 3, but they fight back, and they fight back hard. Liquid pack a punch when they need it. Palu resets, find one apiece. 3v3, 45 seconds left to go, and looking for more. Nesk, he's trying to get in on the action. They need something from him. They need it now. Palu gets another. I think this one might just continue, Des. They don't have the diffuser in hand right now. That's something to just note. 35 seconds left to go, and Liquid looking for kills. Resets has picked it up.
Here we go. They try and step their way through, and Resets in for the reverse plant here, getting his backside in. Reduct has got the long angle, but can't quite see the man. C4 comes out. It's too shallow, but they step out and cancel anyway, Tim. They're going to back in once again, just about denying the angle, and Reduct has got a swing for this one, but Palu was watching the angle. They're going for the flank. They find one. Can they get the stop? No, the diffuser's down. Reduct has found it. They've got him out of this one. Resets is down. MIBR get the disable. They take the 2-0, and Team Liquid's dream run ends here on Oregon.